History is the story of us. It's a vast and intricate tapestry woven from the threads of countless lives, events, and ideas. It's how we understand who we are and how we got here. We learn about history from the records left behind by those who came before us. These records come in many forms: written documents, archaeological artifacts, oral traditions, and even genetic material. By studying these remnants of the past, we can piece together a picture of what life was like in different times and places. We can learn about the triumphs and failures, the beliefs and values, and the challenges and opportunities that shaped the course of human history. Understanding history is essential for navigating the present and shaping the future. It allows us to learn from the mistakes of the past, appreciate the progress we've made, and make more informed decisions about the challenges we face today. Imagine a giant calendar spanning thousands of years. Each page represents a year, filled with stories of triumph, tragedy, innovation, and conflict. This series takes a year-by-year approach to history, exploring the key events and developments that shaped our world. We'll zoom in on pivotal moments, connecting the dots between seemingly disparate events to reveal the bigger picture. By breaking down history into yearly snapshots, we can gain a deeper appreciation for the flow of time and the interconnectedness of human experience. Our journey through time will take us from the dawn of civilization to the present day. We'll explore major historical periods, each with unique characteristics and lasting legacies. We'll begin with the ancient civilizations of Mesopotamia and Egypt, where writing, agriculture, and complex societies first emerged. We'll then move on to the classical civilizations of Greece and Rome, examining their contributions to philosophy, art, architecture, and government. From there, we'll delve into the Middle Ages, a period of great change and upheaval marked by the rise of Islam, the Crusades, and the Black Death. We'll then explore the Age of Exploration, a time of daring voyages, new discoveries, and the expansion of European power. Next, we'll examine the Enlightenment and the Age of Revolutions, eras of profound intellectual and political ferment that gave birth to modern democracy and human rights. We'll then turn our attention to the Industrial Revolution, a period of unprecedented technological innovation that transformed societies and economies around the world. This period also saw the rise of imperialism, as European powers extended their control over vast territories in Africa, Asia, and the Americas. The 20th century witnessed two devastating world wars: the rise and fall of totalitarian regimes and the Cold War, a period of intense ideological rivalry between the United States and the Soviet Union. Finally, we'll explore the modern world, from the fall of the Berlin Wall in 1989 to the present day, examining the challenges and opportunities of globalization, technological advancement, and climate change. Our journey begins in the cradle of civilization, Mesopotamia, the land between the Tigris and Euphrates rivers in present-day Iraq. Here, around 3500 BCE, the Sumerians developed the world's first writing system, cuneiform, and built impressive ziggurats, towering temples that dominated the Mesopotamian skyline. Meanwhile, in the fertile Nile River Valley, another great civilization arose: ancient Egypt. Ruled by pharaohs considered to be living gods, the Egyptians developed a sophisticated system of hieroglyphic writing, constructed monumental pyramids and temples, and made significant advances in mathematics, astronomy, and medicine. Section 5. Classical Powers: Rome and Han China. From the ashes of Alexander the Great's empire emerged the Roman Republic, which would later transform into the mighty Roman Empire. Rome's legions conquered vast territories, its engineers built impressive roads and aqueducts, and its laws and culture influenced Western civilization for centuries. On the other side of the world, another great power was on the rise: the Han dynasty in China. Known for its technological innovations such as papermaking and the compass, the Han dynasty established a vast trade network along the Silk Road, connecting China to the West. Section 6. The Medieval World, a tapestry of faith and change. Following the fall of Rome, Europe entered the Middle Ages, a period marked by the rise of Christianity, the emergence of feudalism, and the devastating Black Death. This era also witnessed the rise of Islam, which spread rapidly from the Arabian Peninsula, leading to the establishment of powerful Islamic caliphates. In Europe, the Catholic Church played a dominant role in medieval life, while knights and castles defined the feudal system. The Crusades, a series of religious wars fought between Christians and Muslims, had a profound impact on both Europe and the Middle East. Section 7. Voyages of Discovery, the Age of Exploration. The 15th century marked the beginning of the Age of Exploration, a time of unprecedented seafaring expeditions driven by the desire for new trade routes, wealth, and knowledge. Portuguese explorers led the way, establishing trading posts along the coast of Africa and eventually reaching India. In 1492, Christopher Columbus, sailing for Spain, reached the Americas, forever changing the course of history. The discovery of the New World led to the Columbian Exchange, a massive transfer of plants, animals, and diseases between the Eastern and Western hemispheres. Section 8. Enlightenment and Revolution. The 18th century witnessed the Enlightenment, an intellectual movement that emphasized reason, individualism, and human rights. Thinkers like John Locke, Jean-Jacques Rousseau, and Immanuel Kant challenged traditional authority and inspired revolutions in America and France. The American Revolution, fueled by Enlightenment ideals, led to the establishment of the United States, the first modern democracy. The French Revolution, though more radical and violent, also sought to overthrow absolute monarchy and establish a more just and equitable society. Section 9. The Industrial and Imperial Eras. The 19th century was a time of rapid industrialization and technological advancement, particularly in Europe and North America. The invention of the steam engine, the cotton gin, and other groundbreaking technologies revolutionized manufacturing, transportation, and communication. However, this period also saw the rise of European imperialism as industrialized nations sought new markets and resources. European powers colonized vast territories in Africa, Asia, and the Americas, exploiting their resources and often subjecting native populations to brutal treatment. Section 10. World Wars, Global Conflicts. The 20th century began with a sense of optimism, but this was shattered by the outbreak of World War I in 1914. Fueled by nationalism, imperialism, and a complex web of alliances, the war drew in major European powers and their colonies, resulting in unprecedented bloodshed. Following a brief period of peace, the world was once again engulfed in conflict with the outbreak of World War II in 1939. This global conflict, even more devastating than the first, saw the rise of Nazi Germany and Imperial Japan, the horrors of the Holocaust, and the use of atomic bombs. Section 11. Cold War and Decolonization, a World Divided. The aftermath of World War II led to a new global order, with the United States and the Soviet Union emerging as superpowers. The Cold War, an ideological struggle between communism and capitalism, dominated international relations for decades. Meanwhile, the post-war period also witnessed a wave of decolonization movements as former colonies in Africa, Asia, and the Caribbean fought for and gained independence from European powers. This period of decolonization reshaped the political map of the world. Section 12. The Modern World, 1991 to present. The fall of the Berlin Wall in 1989 marked the end of the Cold War and the beginning of a new era. The post-Cold War world has been characterized by globalization, the spread of democracy, and rapid technological advancements, particularly in computing and communication. However, this period has also witnessed new challenges, including terrorism, climate change, and economic inequality. The 21st century has also seen the rise of social media, which has had a profound impact on how we communicate, consume information, and engage in political discourse.